To this now, the South African National Taxi Council wants the City of Johannesburg to consider measures to reduce traffic congestion in the city centre following the partial closure of Lilian Ngoyi Street, previously known as Bree. The city closed parts of the busy street after the fatal explosion last Wednesday, forcing taxis and other vehicles to use alternative routes. Santaco's Gauteng Thabo Moila joins us to discuss this further. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Paint a picture for us, particularly now it's peak hour traffic. What does the situation look like at a practical level?
Good afternoon to the viewers. Good afternoon. As you can see, the convoy is overloaded on our roads. So for now, it's bad at Joburg.
So is this because of, you know, the actual lanes themselves? Obviously, with the closure of streets, you would now have lesser lanes to be able to navigate. Give us a sense of what could also be contributing to the congestion.
As you know that the Bree Street is not in use. So most of our taxis were using Bree Street. So that one is hunting the convoy for us. So that's why we are trying to talk to the City of Joburg if they can maybe try to locate another street that can be used by the taxis, or alternatively, if they can allow the taxis to use the BRT line for now. For the temporary situation, so that it can relieve, because this convoy, it affects everybody, and then it's also affecting our income on daily basis.
And how would that work though with the BRT buses as well, because we know sometimes they do come and they stop waiting for the passengers to board. So if a taxi is then coming from behind wanting to use that particular lane while there's a BRT bus waiting for passengers, how will that work?
I think our drivers, they learn so fast. In case where the BRT bus stops, if you look, on the stations, there's an alternative line that can be used. So this is one of the suggestions that we have. But because maybe that is not possible, we are still asking for the City of Joburg to come to our rescue concerning this.
So let's look at something that, some of the reports are saying that Santaco is possibly asking for here, converting the two-way streets to single-lane use during peak hour traffic. But the city, as quoted in some of the reports, is saying that this is not a possibility. There's various reasons. These include school children who are walking by themselves and they may not be able to safely navigate some of the temporary changes. There's pedestrians, of course, also who are going to be taken into consideration here. So how do you see this one playing out if the BRT bus, lanes are not then offered to yourselves for use?
For now, we don't have an alternative. That's why we are always taking our request to the City of Joburg so that it can come, because we thought that that lane can be used. So they are coming with logistics that those lines cannot be used. So maybe let them come with a solution, because now what we want is the solution. Remember, the Bree Street was used by the taxis, and our rank also, most of the offload and the onload are on the Bree Street. So alternatively, like now, we must also get on other street that we use, they must allow taxis to offload and unload. So you see, still there's a problem. That's why they say maybe from their side, maybe they could come with a solution to this problem.
So let's talk about the offloading and the unloading, because that also, as you say, puts pressure inside the taxi rank itself. There's, of course, another option of possibly using the rank that's around Simon Street. Could that also be able to assist in terms of easing the traffic and as well as the unloading and the offloading?
Yeah, that could be an option. But remember, for us, the passengers are the king. If the passengers want to be next to their work, you cannot tell them that sometimes they can go to that rank. Somebody sees that rank, it was for them, and that street, it was favorable for them. So in this case, you'll find that they have to walk a long distance to get to another rank. That is going to be another challenge.
So just before I let you go, Thabo Moila, which streets then, in your view, would you say right now, if they were to give you access to, it would be able to ease some of the pressure? Which streets are you eyeing?
For me, I don't have any street, because the street that we recommended, they say it was a two-way. They said we can't use.
Which one was that?
The one that is a two-lane street.
Okay.
I think yes, the one that they say the children will be crossing on it, because we thought during peak hours maybe it will be a one-way into the town, and then in the afternoon it will be one way down out of the town. So they said it's impossible to use. So that one is what we had on our minds for now.
All right, and Thabo Moila, it's of course a concerning situation, as you say, that it's also impacting your pockets as well as also impacting your passengers. But let's see then what becomes a bit of a solution here. We'll also try to reach out to the city just to see what are the possibilities. Let me thank you for your time.